All right. Now we're doing 8Q regular ball super ball. This is by Agrazek, and 88% of the people like it. So we're going to create a class ball. Ball objects should accept one argument for ball type when instantiated. If no arguments are given, ball objects should instantiate with a ball type of regular. Okay, cool. So basically, if ball type exists, if ball type is an actual thing, we're going to return the ball type, whatever it says. And if not, we're just going to return regular, right? So basically, we're dealing with classes here, so it's a little bit different than normal. But it's not difficult at all. Basically, all we have to do, instead of saying like return, what we would say is just this dot, whatever the argument is, equals the argument, all right? So since we're dealing with either, okay, so let's do an if statement to start off with. Let's come over here and say if ball type exists, we're going to do this dot ball type equals ball type. All right? And then we'll do an else. This dot ball type equals regular. Now let's test it out. And there we go, and attempt it. All right, it works. It works fine. But we can do something to make it a little less clunky right there. We could do something like this and say, well, first, let's just comment this out instead of deleting it. And say in front of this thing, what should we say here? We can just say ball type, since we're doing the class again, we're just going to say this dot ball type. And then instead of just saying like or whatever, we'll say ball type at the front. And then if not, we'll just use the logical or operator and say regular. All right, so basically it's this dot ball type either equals ball type if it's there or regular if it's not there. So let's test this out. All right, looks good, and attempt it. All right, and so, you can do it whatever way you want. There's even more ways to do it. So this is basically the way we just did it. And then we could do it like this. It's the same as the classes way right here. And then you just keep going through. And okay, you could we could say, if I don't even understand this one, ball type equals regular, this dot ball type equals ball type. Is this changing it to regular no matter what? Anyway, so there's a bunch of different ways to do it. Let's go over to mine. Just me on this one. Best practice in my opinion. Very much like it. And we'll see you next time.